I was born and raised on a farm, and I actually still operate about 860 acres. Fortunate to have a brother and a dad that are still up there helping me get the job done because I'm not there often. But I grow wheat, barley, corn, soybeans, starting to see more corn and soybeans now. I've been with this organization since I've been about 20 years old, and actually was on the board prior and served on the staff for a period of time. Well, we have 3 companies here. We have North Dakota Farmers Union, we have Farmers Union Service Association, and we have Farmers Union Mutual Insurance Company. And in the building we have about 65 employees, and we have about 100 agents across the state of North Dakota. We're a grassroots organization that's really focused on trying to enhance the life of our members, farmers, ranchers, and rural communities. We do that through education, and we do it through legislative advocacy work. We work on farm bills, we work on state legislative programs that can make it better for rural communities. We have a lot of staff that go out and do training, and of course we try to build leaders so that they can work for themselves to try to enhance their communities around them. The organization really was started nearly 80, almost 90 years ago, and what it was for is to try to find an avenue to help farmers help themselves get better prices and make more money in essence. And from that became the cooperative movement, the rural electrics, the Farmers Union oil companies, the elevator systems, all those working in a cooperative business form to be able to deliver services to their customers or their members. And then if there's extra dollars available, it comes back in patronage to those individuals. So we've been kind of the education arm and the advocacy arm of that cooperative movement. And it's been successful. North Dakota especially is a primary example where, you know, we only have very few communities that have much more than a church, a cooperative, bar, and maybe a small school, but the cooperative has stood the test of time. And it's primarily due to the work of this organization and the members of this organization, and then our continued effort to provide that advocacy work and the educational programs to keep it rolling. We have about 40,000 members, 40,000 family memberships is actually in North Dakota, and yes, our service area is the whole state. We have representation by county levels in 51 counties. Well, there's 53, so we have a couple counties that are combined. They each have their own president, their own board, and they actually work with the membership at that local level to bring the information to the state organization. You can send in $30 and you could be a member for a year. People that do business at certain cooperatives, they actually get their dues checked off from that cooperative to become a member. Or you can buy a policy, a farm owner's or a homeowner's policy through our mutual insurance company, and then you can get that membership paid within your premium. For the farm organization, we provide, first of all, a very good youth program. We have a youth camp where nearly 1,000 children go to each year that actually set up a co-op store and understand how to run that business. We do day classes where we probably see another 1,000, maybe 1,500 kids that attend that. And again, we do that cooperative education. It's something they can't get elsewhere. We do a number of educational programs, from technology to the cooperative business model to directors' roles to employee roles and so forth. We do employee education programs so they understand the cooperative business model. Along with that, we do provide that legislative representation both in North Dakota and in DC to represent what the members want to be passed as far as legislation goes. We believe Farm Rescue is a good program, probably for a couple of reasons. First, we've seen what it was doing and what it could do, and the real need for people that had a serious problem in that busy season time. Secondly is it's kind of by nature in this state that farmers help farmers out. And with as high pressure as it is now, it's less likely that they have the time. So here's an organization that can fill the gap when the neighbors can't run over with 4 combines and help somebody take it off, or they can't take time away from their own planting to be able to do it. So this really fit a need at a critical time. I learned about Farm Rescue when I was serving on the staff of North Dakota Farmers Union. It was a program that we were sponsoring and part of, and they came out, and I was at the level where they met with me and the current president at the time to determine if we wanted to play a role. Secondary, I was able to attend the banquet one year and seen some of the people that actually had gotten the benefit of the program. Plus, we do have a number of members that both have gotten the benefit of having the Farm Rescue come out and help them in their time of need. But a number of the volunteers that run the equipment and so forth are our members also, so I visited with them many times. So it's a really good program that we're proud to be part of. Well, being a sponsor of Farm Rescue lets our members know that not only we're working in the light of advocacy and education, we're also helping an organization that can be out there for a more individual basis to really come to a rescue situation where people really can't do this without some extra help. We do things more on a broad-based situation where we're helping many people at once, where this really comes and fits the need of an individual. I would encourage other organizations to support Farm Rescue. It's really a good thing. I think it's amazing of the free will advertising you get from it, even though you're not looking for that. People that I'm aware of really notice their trucks, they notice their equipment driving around, and they're really quite pleased to see that there's somebody in the community getting help from an organization like Farm Rescue. One of the things that impresses me the most is the Farm Rescue volunteers. Farm Rescue volunteers not only give up their own time, but they actually make the system work. It would be quite hard for Farm Rescue to raise the capital necessary to hire people to do this, so you could suggest that these volunteers really are a major part of making this whole concept function. I, as an individual and as a farmer, understand that pride to try to do things on your own and not ask for help, and many times you don't want to admit that you can't quite get it done on your own. But I think it's really time for people to kind of drop their guard a little bit and open up when they really need help. Reach out, because this program is for them. It's why we sponsor it, it's why others sponsor it, is to help you. So don't feel that guilt that some of us think we have to have. We really don't, and it's time sometimes we just step out and ask for help.